welcome back. Today we are getting into a review of a book that I have wanted to read for a few years actually. So we are getting into American Royals by Katharine McGee. Now I think that this book came out in 2017 and I have wanted to read it since then, but I have finally been able to read it, so let's get into the review. American Royals takes place in an alternate universe where America has a royal family. And in this book, we follow Princess Beatrice on her journey to becoming America's first queen. You go, girl. A little bit of a background for this book about America having a royal family is that when America won the Revolutionary War, its people offered General George Washington a throne, and 2.5 centuries later, the House of Washington still sits on the throne. As with any royal child, Beatrice spends her entire life preparing for that moment. She actually gets some advice along the way that she is now two people in one. She is Beatrice the girl and Beatrice heir to the crown. And when they want different things, the crown must win always. Beatrice plays by the rules, and she does everything imaginable to remain poised and confident and to be sure that she is ready to take on this task when it is her time. But as more time goes on, Beatrice starts to wonder if all of the sacrifices she has made for her personal life are worth what she's doing. Beatrice's parents give her next task, and that is to find a husband. The girl who has never dated or even kissed someone now has to find a husband in a very short timeline and with some nobility at that. So Beatrice has an impossible task ahead of her. She has to choose whether she wants to obey her parents and find the right fit for America and maybe fall in love with a person, or if she wants to disobey her parents and follow her heart, finding someone that she loves, but maybe risking everything that she's worked her entire life for. So now you know about Beatrice and her drama, there are some other really important characters to this story. So Beatrice has two siblings and they are twins, Jeff and Samantha, and they are pretty much completely opposite than Beatrice because they're not, the future king and queen to America. So they are kind of carefree and impulsive, and they are going through a lot of their own struggles during this book. Sam is really trying to figure out what her role is in the royal family. She's not the heir to the throne, so she's just trying to figure out where her place is and what this means for her life. And Jeff is what American teenage girls are obsessing over. Think Justin Bieber circa 2010. It's like that. They all want to date him. They're obsessed with him. There are posters. He knows it. And they're both kind of making really terrible relationship decisions. Actually, all three of our characters are really struggling with some relationships. Now you know a little bit about the characters and their stories. Let's talk about the writing. So this book was broken up into chapters by each person. So for example, chapter 1 was labeled Beatrice, chapter 2 was Samantha, chapter 3, Jeff. In that type of way, I really enjoyed that. And actually, I really enjoyed the writing style from the very beginning. After the first couple of pages, I knew that I was going to really enjoy this book. I haven't read any of Katharine McGee's other books. I think that she has some other really popular ones as well. I'd definitely love to give more of her books a try after reading this one. This book was a really compelling and fascinating idea of what could have happened in America years and years ago. And something else that was really fun was that this book had a lot of American history sprinkled in. Now, I know that this is a fiction book, but there were just bits and pieces based on real American history events that just made it feel so much more plausible. And I also love that this book was set in Washington, D.C. So instead of there being a White House, there was a castle or a large mansion-style home for the royal family. Of course, these things aren't real, but I just loved that some of the history of it and that the setting were very real. This book had drama, conniving, best friend drama, romance, catty mean girls, secret dating, let's also add some angst, and some misunderstandings. It was a fantastic mix of Gossip Girl, royal family, and drama. I should say that there's actually not much sustenance to the plot. It was mostly just character interactions, but I have no complaints. I still really enjoyed this. I did see a lot of mixed reviews on this book, and I think that that might be why. But if you enjoy romance, drama, and a major cliffhanger ending, give it a try. For our final review, this was a 4.5-star book for me. I absolutely loved the writing. Pretty much instantly, I was enjoying the book, and actually I really loved the characters. Well, there was one that I despised, but that is a testament to the author's writing ability. I have said this before, but if you feel that strongly about characters and that you adore them or you hate them, that is a strong author with great writing ability. So if you like romance and drama and a major cliffhanger ending, give this one a try. I'm telling you, the ending had me searching for the second book immediately. I need to know what is going to happen. Something else that I really enjoyed about this book was that although it was a funny and light read based on romance and character interactions, there were actually a few really good life lessons sprinkled into this book. For example, fighting for yourself, going for the things that you want in life. I just really enjoyed that the author put a few good things in there as well. All in all, this was a fantastic book that I truly enjoyed from start to finish. Now, I know that this was a little bit of an older book, so let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to know if you've read this one, what were your thoughts on it? And if you didn't, are you interested in reading this book? Let me know. Let's have some interaction. Of course, I will read the second book and come back to you with a review for that one. I am really hoping it's as good as the first one because I really did love this book. Of course, I have my usual links down below. I have a link to my Goodreads where you can see what I am currently reading and see my most up-to-date reviews. And also, there are some books that don't make it on the channel, but I will review them there. So connect with me there to see all of my reviews. And I also have a link down below to Book of the Month Club where you can sign up for a discounted price if you are interested. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!